useless spending. Get rid of coins. Christopher Columbus never set foot in mainland North America. I do not like Christopher Columbus. I don't know that fact. The Earth is actually farther from the sun during summer in the northern hemisphere. Interesting. Albert Einstein and Charles Darwin both married their cousins. Okay. Hopefully it wasn't their first or second cousins, I guess, but okay. Tongue prints are as unique as fingerprints. About 8% of men in 16 populations spanning Asia are related to Genghis Khan. Man, I actually knew that fact because Genghis Khan was ruthless. Yeah, it's not something to be proud of that he had that many living relatives to this day. Because if you know anything about Genghis Khan, you know how that went down, and there's no bueno. Napoleon was actually slightly taller than average. Yeah, I always wonder why they said he was short when he wasn't that tall, but whatever. Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon, but Buzz Aldrin was the first man to be on it. That is an accomplishment. Shout out Buzz Aldrin. If someone asked me if I'd rather step foot on the moon first or pee on the moon, that's a no-brainer. I'm gonna pee on the moon. I'd go number 2 if that was an option as well. It's the moon, like what the hell? Why not? Humans did not evolve from chimps or any other extant primates, but instead chimps and humans evolved from the same, now extinct, common ancestor. The longest time between two twins being born was 87 days. Wow. Domestic cats kill between 1.4 and 3.7 billion birds. What? And between 6.9 and 20.7 billion mammals every year. Okay, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that fact. You're telling me cats kill between 1.4 and 3.7 billion. What? How can that be possible? Not everybody's cat. So you're telling me, okay, hear me out. My family has 2 cats. They're indoor cats. I know people who have cats. Some have indoor, some have outdoor. I feel like not every cat's an outdoor cat, so the outdoor cats must just be going to absolute war with those freaking birds, man. Oh my goodness. Light doesn't always travel at the speed of light. In fact, it's been clocked at speed as low as 38 miles per hour. Betty White is actually older than sliced bread. Damn, Daniel. There is a single mega colony of ants that spans 3 continents, covering much of Europe, the west coast of the US, and the west coast of Japan. The dance fever of 1518 was a month-long plague of inexplicable dancing in Strasbourg, in present-day France, in which hundreds of residents danced continually for no apparent reason. Several danced themselves to death. Okay. A United States park ranger named Roy C. Sullivan held a record for being struck by lightning the most times, having been struck and survived 7 times between 1942 and 1977. He died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound in 1983. Well, R.I.P. to Roy C. Sullivan. But jeez, man, 7 times. I'm not a superstitious guy, but someone does not want that man alive. There are no words in the English language that rhyme with wolf. Okay, that's a challenge. Hold on a second. I'm drawing a blank. Okay, listen. If you can think of a word that rhymes with wolf, please comment it, because that's gonna drive me slightly crazy now. Humans have far more than 5 senses, with some scientists putting them it was of black origin. Interesting. It hit me with an ad. A penny dropped from the top of the Empire State Building could not actually kill anyone. One of Richard Nixon's favorite snacks was cottage cheese dropped with ketchup. Interesting. There are no bridges over the Amazon River. German doctors were the first to link smoking and lung cancer. As a result, the Nazis initiated the first government anti-smoking campaign in modern times. The Nazis were on to some shit, man. Hitler and the Nazis, Hitler, mainly Hitler, but man, they were into some weird shit. They were always studying shit. Physicist William, I'm not even going to try to say that last name, worked on the first nuclear bomb in what is thought to be his first video ever, Tennis for Two. Okay. Cowboys mostly didn't wear cowboy hats, but instead bowlers, derbies, and the like. In 1993, San Francisco held a referendum. Man, these videos make me realize how bad I am at pronouncing words. A referendum over whether a police officer named Bob Geary was allowed to patrol while carrying a ventriloquist dummy named Brandon O'Smarty. He was. Okay, so he got permission to carry a puppet. The apple tree that inspired Sir Isaac Newton is still growing at his family's house. Vatican City consumes the most wine per capita at 74 liters per citizen each year. God damn. Bulls aren't enraged by the color red, in fact, and can hardly perceive it at all. Maybe they just don't like stupid outfits. That could be it. Or like someone just trying to fight them for no reason. Ducks can keep their eyes open underwater due to a third sideways eyelid. Okay, this is kind of relates. There is I forget what country it is. It's in Southeast Asia, I believe. And there's a certain type of people, type of citizens, that can go down and spearfish on the ocean floor. And through evolutionary traits, just over time, their eyes have adjusted to be able to see underwater. So they're literally able to open their eyes underwater and see relatively well, I assume, which is crazy. You can also find different civilizations, modern day civilizations, and people that can hold their breath for a very prolonged amount of times, like hour, like 30 minutes an hour. It's crazy. The largest living organism on Earth is a giant fungus. Shadow mushroom power, I guess. There is no added danger in waking a sleepwalker. I disagree. Sunsets on Mars are blue. Wow, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. The head of Columbia Studio once threatened Sammy Davis Jr. with a mob to prevent him from marrying a white woman. Damn, bro. Damn. Detroit once gave Saddam Hussein a key to the city. Okay. Human birth control pills work on gorillas. Stewardesses is the longest word able to be typed using only the left hand. Hold on a second, look. Okay, I guess you can't just do it all the left hand. Female kangaroos have 3 vaginas. Although Donald Trump is the 45th actually blind. The first breast implant surgery occurred in 1895. It was performed by Dr. Vincent Caserny. The film Pearl Harbor cost as much as the actual rebuilding of Pearl Harbor and lasted an hour longer than the attack. It's a very good movie. Gun by Yokoi, the inventor of the Game Boy, was originally the janitor at Nintendo. After his death, Napoleon Bonaparte's penis was removed from his body during an autopsy, displayed at a museum, and eventually sold for $2,700 in the 1970s. Why? That's just why. We got another ad. One sec, folks. You can tell what color a chicken's egg will be by looking at its earlobes. The world's largest tire manufacturer is Lego. The longest serving prisoner in American history was Paul Goodell, who served 68 years and 245 days between 1911 and 1980 for second-degree murder. He was released at age 86. The largest organ is actually outside of your body. It's your skin. I guess that was it. I guess we ran through those relatively quick. That's unfortunate. Let me pull up another set of ones actually. Let's do another one. I thought that would last longer. Let's see. Okay. Avocados are a fruit, not a vegetable. They're technically considered a single-seeded berry. Okay. The Eiffel Tower can be 15 centimeters taller during the summer due to the thermal expansion, meaning the iron heats up. The particles. I just said worms. I just messed up 2 words there. That was tough. Let me start that again. The Eiffel Tower can be 15 centimeters taller during the summer due to thermal expansion, meaning the iron heats up. The particles gain kinetic energy and take up more space. Okay. Australia is wider than the moon. The moon sits at 3,400 kilometers in diameter, while Australia's diameter from east to west is almost 4,000. Human teeth are the only part of the body which cannot heal themselves. Teeth are coated in enamel, which is not a living tissue. It is illegal to own just one guinea pig in Switzerland. That's considered animal abuse because they're social beings and get lonely. I like that a lot. Actually, the ancient Romans used to drop a piece of toast in their wine for good health. Hence why we raise the toast. Wow. That's a good fact. That's one to remember. The heart of a shrimp is located in its heart. They only have an open circulatory system, which means they have no arteries and their organs float directly in blood. That's weird. Baby rabbits are called kits. The unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. It was apparently chosen because of its connection with dominance and chivalry, as well as purity and innocence in Celtic mythology. The first airplane flew on December 17th, 1903. Wilbur and Orville Wright made 4 brief flights at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. With their first powered aircraft, it became the first airplane. Venus is the only planet to spin clockwise. It travels around the sun once every 225 days, but it rotates clockwise once every 243 Herscott. I forgot to whisper there. Hersicania. Kosovo.